So now we've got the screen, most of the fabric trimmed off around the edges, ready to apply the duct tape. So the first thing I want to do with the duct tape is I'm just going to apply some to the edges to get these staples covered up. Just wrap this towards the back, and now we'll fold this over here. And you'll notice here in these corners, it will create this sort of weirdness. Just go with a pair of scissors and clip. Both of those edges so that you can, both of those corners rather, so you can take the duct tape, fold it right down. So I'm going to do that for all 4 sides. Okay, so once we have these staples all covered, we're going to flip to the other side. And the first thing we want to do is create a small area here where we are going to be able to put our die before we squeegee it across the screen. So this is what we're going to call our die well. So I'm going to take another piece of duct tape. Lay it about there. I'm going to come in with the scissors and cut right to the frame so that this will fold down. So this well is actually a bit teenier than I would have hoped for. So I'm going to do that again. So press it down into the edge, this, and then smooth it across the back of the screen. So that is going to create a little area where we can place a die. Okay. Now for all around the rest of this, we want to be able to waterproof all of these edges. So as you saw, I did the first one where I just had a little tiny piece of tape that sort of hit along the edge. We're going to do that for the rest of the sides. So I'm just going to lay this here so that I've got maybe about 1 inch. Okay, so we have all of these areas waterproofed here. And the reason is because we want to be able to use the screen over and over and over again. And if you do not properly waterproof it with the duct tape, this wooden frame is going to start to warp and start acting crazy for you. So you want to make sure that you get a nice seal here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take some time to cover the rest of the wooden areas. And then you'll also notice that it created these spots on the front of the screen. So I'm going to take more duct tape and cover that up as well. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to put some along the sides, along here, and then we'll see if any place else needs a little extra TLC. Okay, so now we have this covered in duct tape, and I'm just going to give it a quick once over and see if there's any places that are still exposed. And I'm seeing them right here in this corners. So I want to just take a little extra time and make sure that I get those covered up. So now our corners are nice and sealed here. And we have all of the wood areas covered.